After that, we had the main event between the franchise player and Destroyer taking on Samoa Joe and Rampage. And in this match, Von Creed got involved. Despite Von Creed's interference, Rampage was somehow found a way to battle back and defeat Destroyer by submission. And so basically, the Rampage and Samoa Joe has the opportunity to make a stipulation for the match at the first fight, and then out of nowhere, Samoa Joe attacks Rampage, does the muscle buster to him, and he says to Filmo, "I'm gonna make our match at the first fight between me and Rampage a no disqualification match." And then Rock Jock, myself and New Steven were saying, "Wait a minute, why would Samoa Joe make this a no disqualification match when last week the Destroyer said, after what you did to me, after you threatening to or you planning on interfering in my match, that you basically made a new enemy, and he basically, a Destroyer threatened to interfere, in Samoa Joe's match at the first fight. Despite that, Samoa Joe still decides to make a no disqualification match. I mean, no one knows what's up with that logic. So that's basically how the show ended. And so basically, here's how the card stands for Love at First Fight. We have the main event, which is Samoa Joe versus Rampage, in a no disqualification match. Of course, basically, Filmo making Samoa Joe the number one contender. Of course, this is a dream match between Rampage and Samoa Joe, two heavy hitters, two submission ground and pound specialists going at it for the UWA Championship. And we also have a triple threat match between Stacey Hardy and also the challengers Pink Angel take on the current champion Laura Hardy. Now, Stacey Hardy earned the opportunity to face Laura Hardy for this championship after winning the gauntlet match, but Pink Angel at the last second, Regina added her to the match for some unknown reason, decided to add Pink Angel to the match. Of course, we also have the Monsters of Destruction challenging whoever wins the right to fight match, whether it be Fires by Nature or the Suicidals, and a Heathens Roulette match, basically a spin the wheel, make the deal match. And then we also have for the Double X Championship, we have Aricea take on Ursula Ariano for the Double X Championship. Aricea defending the championship against Ursula Ariano. We have the franchise player take on the Destroyer in the Destroyer's hometown of Heathens Row, Kemlon. Of course, Destroyer wants to prove that the franchise player is a fraud. He does not deserve main event status. He wants to prove everyone that he can defeat the franchise player at Love at First Fight. We have Mona Loca versus Aaron Emeny for the number one contendership for the Double X Championship. So whoever wins between Aaron Emeny and Mona Loca will face the winner between Aricea and Ursula Ariano. And also we have the right to fight match between Gunter Wolf and Sombriato. Basically, there's Sombriato and the Suicidals coming out and announcing, that they're still working for Reginald Von Killingsworth, even though they're doing Reginald's bidding, even though he's not part of UWA anymore, basically because it was always Reginald's intent to take over UWA. And basically, in the last couple of weeks, Sombriato and the Gunter Wolf has interfered and ruined a few matches in the last couple of weeks. And finally, Gunter Wolf and Egoman, the surviving members of Fires by Nature, as obviously their longtime enemies, have challenged the Cruel Coalition in a right to fight match. So it will be Gunter Wolf facing Sombriato in a right to fight match, where basically the only way you can win is by submission or knockout. And who knows? And the investigation is still going on to see who planted that bomb in Mitch Watterson's car. And so hopefully we get to the bottom of that at Love at First Fight. Oh, we have also the one-way ticket Money in the Bank ladder match at Love at First Fight between Lord Magma, Ross River Mitchell, and Filmo. And of course, the fourth man in the match will be determined, in the one-way, in the right to fight match between Gunther Wolf and Sombriato. So whoever wins that match, will it be Gunther Wolf or Sombriato, will win the 4th spot to be in the one-way ticket Money in the Bank ladder match. And remember, folks, the one-way ticket Money in the Bank ladder match is basically a contract where whoever wins gets the power to name any match he wants out of that pandemonium. Where he can even face the champion, he can face whoever he wants in any type of match conceivable. So definitely a huge power. Basically, it's one of the most prestigious powers you can get, up there with Master of the Ring, and so it's like one of the most prestigious contracts you can win in UWA. It's definitely going to be a must-see. We have, of course, the wedding of Coco and Jeff Becker taking place at Love at First Fight. So they have 8 matches at Love at First Fight, plus a wedding between Coco and Jeff Becker at Love at First Fight. That's from Heathens Row Kemlon, on March 18th, our next clip review, so don't miss it, folks. It's definitely going to be a huge show, seeing how it's our go-home clip review before Pandemonium. It's definitely going to be shaping up to be a huge event, and once again, I'll take this time to apologize for our time off. We thank you fans for sticking by us, and we will not let you down this next clip review, so we'll see you soon.